How you guys doing? YouTube this morning. Oh, it's Sunday. Hey. Right now, this crew has no mission. But we do have something to do with Romulus. So let's go ahead and get that new mission. Join a task force. Did we change?
We have a large number of operations going on.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
We have a large number of operations going on in various parts of the galaxy, and we're constantly in need of ships and crew to work at these joint efforts. We've learned of a remote system where elements of the old Romulan Star Empire are trying to take over an asteroid mining facility. Nobody wants to see that happen, so there's a joint operation underway to stop them. Sign on to the task force operation for the Romulan Imperial minefield and see if you can lend a hand.
Romulan Imperial. task force. I joined the queue. Excuse me. Oh, cool. I got 1 minute.
After the devastation of the Dominion War, the Cardassians chose a path that would lead their planet to prosperity and democracy. Not everyone agreed with this choice. A secret organization dedicated to the return of the Cardassian Union and the Obsidian Order plagues Federation and Cardassian forces, seeking to overturn newfound freedoms in favor of oppression and aggression. In the end, the fight to save Deep Space Nine may be the battle that decides the fate of the Quadrant.
The fuck? Sorry. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I did it. Maybe. I hope so. I'd be pretty happy if I did.
Our intelligence services have discovered an Imperial Romulan operation to take over the mining facilities in this remote area of space. They're using these asteroid mines to collect materials for constructing more warbirds. We need to rescue the transport ships by breaking through the Romulan forces, destroying their minefields, and liberating the processing centers.
Sure.
The Romulans have cloaked mines next to the transports. Keep an eye out.
Cool. Yeah, well, ours ain't gonna do much better.
Excellent work against those frigates. Just a few more to go. The job isn't over yet. The job isn't over yet. The enemy has disabled nearby mining facilities. Each facility... Facility Beta is safe. Facility Gamma is up and running. Facility Alpha is back online. Even though you've defeated their ships, liberated the asteroid factories, and repaired the disabled mining facilities, they don't seem to get the message. Sensors have detected the warbird Falcata leading a battle group to this system at high warp. The Falcata will probably try to blockade the orbital processing plants. In order to protect the civilians in this system, we must regain control of the plants. Destroy the Falcata if necessary and free those civilians.
Yeah.
Excellent! The area is secure and we restored peace in the system. I'll mention your efforts in my official report. Chimera out.
Job well done. We have operations like this going on constantly, so whenever you have the time, join a task force operation. As you rise in rank and experience, more operations will be available to you.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
We're being hailed by Admiral Quinn. Titled Lieutenant Commander. I now have... Whoa. Cool. This mission that we're on, we're going to get a larger ship.
counseling staff is hosting an open house at 12:30 hours. Raktoshino and light refreshments will be available. You've done...
Shit.
Come see me at Earth Space Dock. Holodeck time will be reserved at the kiosk on deck 38.
Transporter technician to room 1232. Counseling staff is hosting an open house at 12:30 hours. Raktoshino and light refreshments will be available. Priority contact on sensors.
The counseling staff is hosting an open house at 12:30 hours. Raktoshino and light refreshments will be available. Maintenance needed in sickbay. Repeat, maintenance needed in sickbay.
Cool.
Transporter technician to room 1232.
does it cost so much? Oh, let's see, one of these is brand new ship.
Paris shuttle arriving at docking bay 6. Ships docking and undocking must disengage engines and operate on maneuvering thrusters only.
You've done excellent work so far, so I want to expand the range of your mission profiles. There are trouble spots all over the galaxy. A good Starfleet captain never shies from engaging with trouble and trying to solve problems. Within the bounds of the Prime Directive, of course. You'll find patrols at systems scattered all across the quadrant, where enemy ships or local problems need help. We also have trouble spots in other parts of the galaxy, such as Nimbus 3, Drozana Station, and the Defera system. Check into these kinds of trouble spots as time permits.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours.
Joran.
There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours. An update to the Labyrinth exchange rate is available on monitors.
And they're all bridge officers.
Security teams, report to Total Base 6.
Carry shuttle arriving at docking bay 6.
I spelled it wrong.
There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours. Carry shuttle arriving at docking bay 6. There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours. Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck.
Now we should have a yellow shirt. Look, it worked. Check it out. Wow.
A counseling staff is hosting an open house.
Sorry, Catherine, you gotta go.
Rocktish milk and light refreshments will be available.
There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours. Carry shuttle arriving at docking bay 6.
Now, let's get a mission. Look, Cleon War is over. So, devastated and broken, the Romulans are united now only by their revenge for a lost world, the world that Spock was supposed to save, but unfortunately was not able to. He didn't necessarily blow it up, he just wasn't able to save it, but they're pretty bad about that. Their Empress seeks allies and technology from the distant Delta Quadrant, but even that may not be enough to restore her shattered people. So, we're heading out. Let's start it.
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.
I accept. Is that a smile? You finish this mission. I will smile whenever you ask me. You promise? I promise. Yep. I've got some new people, so we're going to have to get them in a uniform. Oh, that's cute. Cool.
Ships docking and undocking must disengage engines and operate on maneuvering thrusters only. Transporter technician to route 1232.
So if you wouldn't have left your wife, then why does Worf not get to leave his wife? Oh, here comes Damar.
Hello! Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
This life. A Trill?
I am a Trill. Some among my people are lucky enough to be joined with a symbiotic life form. We share our bodies with them, and in return they share lifetimes of knowledge and memories with us. I am Khan's seventh host, and most of us have been scientists. My predecessor, Lenara Khan, was working to create artificial wormholes. I studied the effects of supernova. Goodbye.
Well, before we go, tell me about the Hobus system.
In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light-years long. More than a dozen systems were affected by the Hobus event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost their lives. The thing is, a M-class planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but the Romulans should have had decades to prepare for the wave's arrival. As it was, they only had hours. Goodbye. In a word, troubled. Sela rules what remains of the Star Empire, and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold.
Still?
Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high. The Remans have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly. Even more troubling are reports concerning Taurus, the former Imperial Praetor. She was ousted from power by Sela, and rumor has it she's seeking powerful allies from both within the Empire and without. Sela made a lot of enemies over the years. This could be their chance to settle old scores. Goodbye.
Well, are you ready to go?
Packed and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hoba system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery. Goodbye.
Oh wow, it's right here. Sierra system. There it is. It's not a station. Was that Starbase 39 Sierra? That's a ultimate destination there. Lapels are down. So I need to beam down Damar.
Thank you for your assistance. Is there anything else you want to know? Never! The crew of the Tucker can handle anything the Romulans can throw at us. Besides, you can only learn so much from sensors and probes. To really understand the Hobus system, we need to be there. The Romulans are touchy. Watch what you say or you'll be in for a fight. The Remans don't even bother talking before they fire, so I think they're more dangerous than the Romulans. Seela's found some new allies, too. They're from the Delta Quadrant, but I don't know much about them. Wish me luck! Oh, and I'd check in with Admiral Tenay before you leave. She might have new orders for you. Goodbye.
Well, that was it. He just wanted to drop off. That's easy.
You may have heard about the tragedy at Khitomer. Empress Seela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Temer. Now, Seela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Seela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Seela's activities. This is a very delicate situation. You must try to covertly obtain information about Seela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Seela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you.
Head to the Agrama system to attend the conference.
I have new missions for you.
Well, now we're running for Admiral DeCarl. And Doc. She doesn't stand there. I'm talking. Somebody's grumpy in the morning. Put it on the main screen.
Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
Well, they got a nice planet. All right, we're ready to go. Away team getting transported room 1.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevon, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I look forward to a productive conversation. Well, right now we're about to have this meeting, but we can talk to a couple of the diplomats and get an idea what everybody thinks. Let's first talk to our guys.
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with, especially these Imperials. They are forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons. I'm reminded of a line I read once in an ancient Earth text. Hide a knife behind a smile. Every smile here hides a knife.
We are so pleased that you were able to attend our conference. The Empire was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people. So much for your vaunted Prime Directive. In any case, neither of us benefit from extended conflict. So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations in hopes of normalizing relations between the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
I thought the Federation's alliance with the Romulan Republic would be the end of any meaningful dialogues with Empress Sela. After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization. She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here, but we had to take the chance that Sela's offer to negotiate is sincere, and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
I am so pleased to see the Federation recognize and attempt to rectify its past mistakes. I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am also confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your poorly considered alliance with the so-called Romulan Republic, the sooner we will be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Soket. This is another trying time for Vulcan. The Romulan Star Empire blames the Vulcan Science Academy for the Hobus supernova that destroyed their world. They are utterly intransigent in this misguided belief, despite the fact that Ambassador Spock warned them of the danger and ultimately gave his life to stop the loss of even more worlds. Romulans are a most illogical people. Sometimes I find it hard to believe we were once a single species.
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago. You know, some of my colleagues were against this meeting, but I lobbied for it. I said the entire Federation cannot be as blind as the people who were at the farce at Khitomer. If you just see the problems the Romulan Republic are causing, I'm sure you can persuade your government to reconsider their rash choice and sever their agreements with these rebels.
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Tokav. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation. Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
Food? Yeah, no problem.
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted, and that is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference. Sela has no interest in courting the Federation. So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to. The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded, so while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Lead the way.
Is just ahead in the northeast corner of the room. There will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I'm missed, but I should be able to cover your absence for a few minutes. More than that, and you're on your own.
Let's see what she's up to. Oh no, Borg sphere.
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus. Hail Hakiv and put him through to my personal terminal. Then leave me. I have matters to attend to.
Yes, Empress.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 Gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer, end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
I have Hakiv, Empress.
Patch him through.
Greetings, Empress.
My fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint you. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention. Kittimer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies, and with Taurus missing...
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld. You disappoint me, Hakiv. I trust you will not do so again.
We destroyed the weapons that she wants to use.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun. Guards! Capture the intruders!
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport inhibitor. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships, but I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can. Farewell.
Hey.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Thank you for rescuing us.
Shields have failed. Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
I would not have believed anyone capable of this treachery, even Seela.
Shield has failed. Rear shields failing.
I thought we'd never be free of that blasted field. I'm gonna recommend you get a commendation.
Yeah.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful?
No, she launched an attack and betrayed everybody.
I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do. I am contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Good luck.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through. The ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans, but they must remain in position or the grid will collapse. That is why I need you to protect them.
How can you fight what you cannot see? Surrender now, and I may give you a merciful death.
Our tachyon detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
Your attempts to interfere are meaningless. Vulcan must pay for its crimes.
It wasn't their fault, goofball.
Not oppose the will of the Romulan people. We are eternal. All forces, advance and destroy them.
Sela has launched her assault. Science vessels, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet. Reinforcements are en route. Hold the line.
Hey, she ain't playing, is she?
I'll follow your lead.
Look, that's her ship.
You may have won this day, but the fight will continue. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
Vulcan's not to blame.
Indeed. Then Why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world? Every sorrow in my life can be laid at the feet of the Federation.
Or damn. She's turning to the board for a leg up.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Get some breakfast.